I don't know what's next for me personally and for our family. But what I do know is that this is a decision made from a position of strength and not weakness.
A tearful, defiant at times, Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms addressing the city of Atlanta less than an hour ago, shedding new light on her decision to not run for a second term. The mayor says it's not something she woke up and decided yesterday, and she's not folding under pressure. 11 Alive political reporter Doug Richards was in the room during the mayor's briefing. He's live at City Hall with the big takeaways. Doug.
Yeah, Shiva, the mayor cited the extraordinary challenges that she faced during her 3.5 years in office. She cited first the cyber attack on City Hall that crippled much of city government during the first half of her first year in the administration. She talked about the pandemic. She talked about the enormous social unrest that took place over last summer. And all of it created challenges for Keisha Lance Bottoms that really no other mayor of Atlanta has faced, at least in those particular terms. She was asked during her press conference about at what point did it start occurring to her that maybe she would not want to run for mayor for a second term. Here's what she said.
I felt it my first year. And I can't describe it, but I wasn't sure that I would run again.
Mayor Bottoms, can I ask about life on the other side? Is there a life for you that's better, or a job for you that's better than being mayor of Atlanta?
If there is, I don't know it. I don't know what it is. And it, that is scary. But as a very dear friend of mine, Vicki Palmer, said to me, it's not faith if you know what's on the other side.
Bottoms said that she declined a job offer from the Biden administration because she felt that she needed, that she owed it to voters and citizens of Atlanta to actually serve her entire 4 years. She also talked a little bit about criticism that she has faced over the 4 years. She says that the criticism that she faced was nothing particularly extraordinary, that it was the kind of criticism that all politicians in all offices, particularly leadership positions like hers, get. And she said that the criticism that she has gotten as mayor has come from even within her family, including one of her sons, who she said, Mom, you're crazy for leaving the best job in the world as mayor of Atlanta. So, but Keisha Lance Bottoms told her staff about it last night and told the public about it today. And so off she goes, leaving what will be a wide open field in the mayor's race, which will come up in 6 short months, the election for the Atlanta mayor's race now to succeed Keisha Lance Bottoms. Back to you, Sheba.
So, Doug, we know that City Council President Felicia Moore is planning to run. Attorney Sharon Gay, who is former counsel to former Mayor Bill Campbell, filed paperwork to run. Did the mayor mention anything about who she would like to see lead the city?
She actually declined to say who she would like to see the city, very pointedly saying that a successor cannot be named by a mayor of Atlanta, at least in the last couple of generations. Of course, a lot of people felt like Kasim Reed, her predecessor, had anointed Keisha Lance Bottoms to succeed him, but the fact of the matter is that she faced a very tough election, facing some 15 opponents at one point before it got narrowed down to a runoff with her and Mary Norwood, and a runoff that she won by less than 1,000 votes in 2017. And the likelihood of something close like that happening again in November is pretty good, Sheba.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Doug, thank you so much.